Hey YouTube, I'm sorry, Miss Makeup Kitty again. I'm back. I had a little bit of a malfunction, but I was getting so into this, I cannot just let that video go. Okay, so here's part 2 to my smoky eye. So I was going into my brow bone, and I was using the color Dope from my Urban Decay palette, Vice 2 palette. So I'm just gonna lightly apply Dope to my brow bone. And also by doing my eyebrows before doing the eyeshadow, it kind of gives me my roadmap as to where my shadow should be. Okay. Okay, then that's a little bit bright, but like I said, that's the purpose of a blending brush. And once everything kind of comes together, you can kind of just make those decisions as to if you need to get rid of something. But I think what I probably would do is blend, and just work it out that way. Okay, and the brush that I'm using for this, I actually got it in a MAC set some years ago. Now, see, that's the thing, I'm telling you. Now, my brushes, I really don't play with like that. Now, if you are not a makeup connoisseur or don't wear it that much, okay, I wouldn't go and break the bank. But if you're somebody who wears makeup a lot and is really into it, I would invest in some good brushes. And MAC Cosmetics does have good brushes. This came in, I don't even know what number this brush is, but I can find out what kind of brush this is if you all would like. But you see how it's kind of pointed? I use this brush for my brow bone because it is a little pointed at the top, and I can kind of have a little control there because that's a kind of small area kind of. And then I also have used this to like put colors in my tear duct. I've even used it to put eyeshadow on my waterline. You know, but like I said, I've had these brushes for years, and all you have to do is just keep them clean, and they hold up. So that's that one. So I'm gonna go back to my blending brush. Now what I'm gonna add in here is kind of I call it like a transition color, but this color is called Embark, and it's by MAC. And all it is a dark brown. You could get any dark brown eyeshadow and do this. But I just kind of like it to kind of fill in between where the black is and where that lighter color begins. I'm going to also go in with a black eyeshadow as well, but I just kind of like to do a transition color too sometimes. And that's all your preference. Okay, so I'm going to do kind of liberally. Grab some of that, and I'm gonna go within my crease with Embark. And when working with your crease, you want to move like it's a chevron, like the greater than, less than symbol. So you start at the tail end of your eyelid, and then you move up. See what I'm saying? And in most cases, most people kind of stop kind of like in the middle or a little bit behind there. But I'm just taking mine all the way over because this is a smoky eye and it's black. But and it also depends on the size of your eyes too, like how much room you have. If you have smaller eyes, I will probably only do my crease up until maybe like the middle. Because if you take it all the way over, you won't ever see what color's on the lid with people who have like smaller room. So that's just something to kind of keep in mind too. Okay, yeah, so I just kind of like to do this, and you might be able to see it, then again you may not, and then sometimes I just go in there with my little finger and just make sure that everything is kind of blended pretty good. And I'm going to go into my right eye and do the same thing. Okay, yeah. So it looks pretty much the same, but to me, it does make a little bit of a difference. Okay. So to kind of top this off a little bit more, I'm going to add just a little bit of black eyeshadow in my crease to kind of make it look blacker. Okay, this is Urban Decay's Oil Slick. And Urban Decay has really good eyeshadows as well. And they're really reasonable, I think. Now, I'm not in the phase of my life anymore where I'm buying single shadow pots like this. And, you know, like I have like with MAC or whatever. I kind of have a lot of stuff, so I'm really trying to use all of my colors. But I'm trying to get palettes and stuff now to get bang for my buck. But Urban Decay, they also have really good sales on their website as well. You don't always find that often. I know MAC now, after many years, is offering like $10 coupons for this, that, and the other now. And, you know, but none of that stuff is ever on sale. If you recall, if there's any avid MAC fans out there. And I used to always wonder about that, like, why would this stuff never be on sale? Okay, so anyway, I had gotten maybe like 10 of these off of Urban Decay's website. Might have been last year. Bunch of pretty colors. I had to share them with you one day. But I had gotten them off their website for like $5 and $6, maybe even cheaper. I just remember at the time I was like, I got to do this. I got to get them. And their eyeshadows are really good. And so I kind of got into getting their palettes and everything too. And I get a lot of compliments on their makeup. You know, so it's kind of like I'm not in a silo anymore. For all of my friends who know me, they know that all I would ever wear was MAC and I would never venture out. But somewhere along the way, I guess I grew up and I started venturing out. And there's a lot of different products out there. You just have to find them and try them. Okay, so let's go ahead and put on the oil slick. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the same thing that I just did with the Embark. I'm just going to go in my crease a little bit, just kind of add a little bit of depth to this. And this also, I like the little glitter flecks that are in this color as well. And I'm not going to take this color all the way over like I did with the Embark because I was really just trying to blend everything together. But I just kind of want this to look even more smoky. And like I said, like anybody who's used to putting on makeup, you can kind of do this quickly. But since I'm explaining it, it's taking a little bit longer. Yeah, so you see I'm kind of blending with my finger too. Just kind of making it not so rough. Just want to give it a little bit of depth, a little bit. Do the same thing with my right eye. And the more and more you do this, you will know how much eyeshadow you'll need to use on how pronounced you want your color to be. And then it also depends on how pigmented your shadow is. And when I say pigmented means how much color is actually in that shadow. Like how well does it show up? Okay, so you see I'm stopping kind of in the middle. And see, the purpose of blending, if you do blending really well, you know, you kind of just want the colors to kind of like you kind of want it to be seamless. Like, ooh, like she went from like, ooh, that's nude up there to, oh, we getting dark down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be kind of smooth. You know, you don't want it to be choppy. Like, okay, we got this color here. Next layer, we got this color. Then next layer, we got that color. Because that can kind of make for it to not be as put together. You want it to be kind of seamless. And when I think about makeup, I think about art and how artists paint and stuff and how they make backgrounds flow into something else. And, you know, like I love colors. I love all kind of color. You know, you want it to transition really well. Okay. I'm almost finished with this. Okay, so you kind of see. All right. So next on my list is my mascara. So the mascara that I'm using today is called Lash Princess. It's by Essence, and it's black. And this is what it looks like. Let's see, yep, that's what it looks like. And this was another good find that I found in my Ipsy bag. I don't know which one it came in. And I may try to do some Ipsy videos so you can kind of see what comes in those. And I can kind of give my review on different products. But I'm feeling this mascara. This is some good mascara. Sorry about that. As I said, you know, I can be a busy woman sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to apply my mascara to my top lid first. And all I do is just take it and start close to my lid, grab those lashes, and just brush them out. And what I like about this mascara is I think it does make my lashes look full. And I think it extends them as well. I don't have like short eyelashes, but I don't think they're really, really long either. And then you just kind of like, I kind of like space them out a little bit. You know, like I brush them like I'm brushing my hair. Like I'm putting something in my hair or something. You just want to make sure it's nice and even and that they're pretty. Now, what I'm falling into now is sometimes you can kind of overdo it. And your lashes may try to clump together. I hope you all can see that. Okay. And so I'm going to move to my next lid. And I'm also going to lightly dust over my lower lashes. Those are kind of sparse. Same scenario. Okay. I can see a difference. I hope that you can too. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of lightly go over my bottom lashes. Just so that we can see that they're there. Okay. Okay. So the next thing on my list, the next thing I like to do is my eyeliner on my waterline. So here's another good one. Okay. So this is actually by MAC, and this is their Smolder eye pencil. It's their crayon, Kohl crayon, and it's in Smolder. See if you all can see that. Now this is a good one. Now this is an oldie but goodie. Now I have another one in there that I had gotten in one of my Ipsy bags by another company. I had to share it with you in another video. But now that one is a good one as well. And if you happen to have like a cheaper eyeliner that you don't think works that well, and you know it don't go on like pop, like bam, you know, my aunt taught me a trick a long time ago. You could run that pencil, like that little tip of the pencil, under some hot water, and then go to align your eyes. That'll help it pop. So that's a good tip, and it used to work because whenever I first got into the makeup game, I think I didn't really start wearing makeup until, well, lightweight wearing makeup until maybe I was like in high school. So I was doing like little eyeliner and stuff, you know. No, I wasn't doing none of this. So she taught me that trick, and I was like, oh, I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna line my eye, my waterline with Smolder, and you see a lot of people kind of like pull their eye to kind of do their lining. I try to avoid that and at all costs if I can, simply because I think after a while the muscles under here can get kind of weak, and you know I already kind of have like dark areas under my eyes a little bit, and you know I don't want to mess up my muscles anymore, so I just kind of try to line on top of that line with a steady hand. So just watch. You don't always have to pull down. Just make sure you get that line. So I hope you can see it with me using my little mirror. And if you notice, I always have to do like a little face movement. And if you have a really good pencil, it'll make it on there and it'll show up really well. Kind of go back and forth. Okay, so that's one. Okay. So as you can see, I've lined my eyes. Okay. Another thing I'm going to do, I don't know if other people can see it, but I still feel like I need a line on the top. I'm so used to doing that. Even though I have a smoky eye on and it's black, I still like to use my liquid eyeliner too. So this liquid eyeliner, you can't even see the words on it anymore. Like, that's how much I've been using it. But this is by LA Colors, and this is their liquid eyeliner. You can get this at Dollar General, and it's in black. Okay, and this is what the tip looks like. This is just standard liquid eyeliner. And I'm just gonna line, and you'll see it better in another video, but I just feel better if I have this on as well. And so what I do is just start the inner part of my eye, and with a steady hand, I just make my line as thick